Okay, hi there and welcome to a macro video. Let's take a few minutes just to look at seasonal unemployment. So seasonal unemployment is when people are out of work at particular times of the year because the demand for labour is lower than usual. So typically seasonal workers are without jobs when there are quite significant seasonal changes in employment, be it fruit pickers in the summer or perhaps some retail jobs as shops employ more people ahead of the Christmas rush. And there are lots of industries where there are quite big seasonal swings in employment. So farming is a really good example to use, particularly obviously during the harvesting periods. Tourism is often highly seasonal if you think about ski resorts or coastal towns in the UK. The retail sector employs a lot of people in America in the run up to the Thanksgiving holiday, obviously in Christmas and Easter times, and hospitality is often very seasonal at key times of the year. Seasonal labour demand because there is seasonal demand fluctuations. Output and sales are often seasonal. For example, there will be seasonal peaks and troughs in the production of slippers in the run up to Christmas. The demand for plants at garden centres is linked to the spring planting season. The seasonality of demand leads to regular, many ways predictable changes in employment in certain industries. Now, because of seasonal unemployment, official government statistics on unemployment are often seasonally adjusted. They take account for those usual seasonal fluctuations. What I've done in this chart is show the unemployment rate in the UK and level. The level's on the left-hand side in terms of millions, and the rate is on the right-hand side as a percentage. But I've shown it without making any seasonal adjustment. And hopefully you can see that the usual kind of smooth ups and downs from month to month, quarter to quarter, become much more jaggedy because of those seasonal changes in demand and employment. How significant is seasonal unemployment? Well, in the UK we have a modern, flexible labour market in many ways, and now many people in seasonal sectors have more than one job at different times. They flit from one industry to another. The gig economy has increased the number of people in the UK who do indeed work part-time. Millions of people now have part-time jobs. Agricultural seasons are now less pronounced. The technological changes now means that there are often more than one harvest. Oftentimes there's 12-month planting and growing, so there's less of a seasonal change in farm employment. But some parts of the UK, particularly coastal towns with very little economic diversification, they still experience and oftentimes suffer quite big seasonal swings in jobs. So seasonal unemployment, quite an important topic to look at as part of your study of the causes of unemployment.